That's my team.
Gaurav, go ahead.
Present?
Yeah.
You've done a good job. Tear it apart. Yes.
To post some.
I'll post. अभी आ रहे हो?
No, you're not done. I think they need some. It's just your pictures, yeah.
Vidyut straight. Vidyut straight.
Now sir left. This is here. This is your left.
Vidyut
Yeah.
Vidyut center.
This is here.
Vidyut center.
This is here. This is here.
And is also a trained gymnast.
You're sure.
Has made a mark for
You're
himself
surprised?
as Bollywood's hottest action hero today. And is the only actor in India to choreograph his own action stunts. And last but not the least, he has the woman drooling over his handsome good looks and his six packs. He is Bollywood's new muscle man, Vidyut Jammwal, who is on the cover of this month's Health and Nutrition. A very warm welcome to you, Vidyut.
Thank you.
Please also welcome Mr. Nari Hira, Chairman Magna Publishing, and Vinodni Krishna Kumar, Editor Health and Nutrition. I'd like to ask you a few questions, Vidyut. You're looking super hot and smashing on the cover. How does it feel to be on the cover of Health magazine?
Thank you for the compliment. First things first. It feels great, and I think this is the most prestigious health magazine. It's a great honor to be here and to be on the cover of it. It's a great feeling.
Your romance with fitness started really young. You started training in martial arts since you were 3 years old. How did that happen?
I was fortuitous enough to be born in a family where we do the Indian martial art called Kalari. And like a lot of people I meet, youngsters, and they tell me, oh, you know, sir, I've done karate for 2 months, I've done martial arts for 1 year, I've done kung fu for 6 months. So the only difference between them and me is that I kept going on and I've never stopped. The process is going on. So anybody who wants to be fit, the number one fundamental is that never stop.
How do you normally keep yourself motivated every day?
You don't do anything to motivate yourself. Either you're motivated or you're not. In my case, I am.
And what is your fitness regime?
So I keep changing everything I do. I do not follow a paradigm. I do not follow what I do every day. If I enjoy, I've just come to this conclusion about 25 years back that every cell in our body has divine intelligence. The body knows what it wants. The body knows what it's supposed to do. So you should know how to listen to it. A lot of people just listen to what other people say. And I was talking to Nari sir and I was telling him that there are a lot of girls who are dying to be thin. But I know a lot of girls who I just love the way they look. They don't need to lose weight. The way they are is the way they should be. If you have a broad shoulder, please. No, I really mean it. It's that if you've got a broad structure, you should please enjoy being broad. Because I know a lot of beautiful women who lose weight and don't have the charm, they don't have the glow, they don't have the radiance. So please know what your body is and be what that is. But fitness is very different from what you look. So You should have a fitness regime. You can go for a run, you can go for a walk, you can do yoga, you can do Pilates. Do something to be fit. That's what it is.
Thank you. I now show the floor open to the media.
Beside you, who do you think is the fittest hero in Bollywood?
See, all the actors are very fit. All the actors are very fit. But what I do, very few people in the world can do. So I don't have a comparison with anybody. I don't like to be compared. I don't want to be compared with anybody.
Any other questions?
What exactly do you do?
I am very aware of my body. The number one thing that we should do is awareness. If you're aware of what your body wants, should be, you'll be able to be what you want to be. That's what I do. Live in full awareness. Very few people are in awareness. So if I want to eat salt, I will make sure I eat something that is salty. If I want sugar, I'll make sure I'll eat that thing that is sweet. I was just talking to her and I was telling her that when I read interviews where people say, please go off carbohydrates, please do not go off carbohydrates, because carbohydrates is the food for the brain. If you are off carbohydrates, you are on a diet, you will be irritable, depressed, sad, you will get that body but you will not be happy. So, answering your question, I'm aware.
We've mostly seen you in action movies. Can you see you in a light-hearted comedy?
100%, if you would love to, I would be a part of it. But if Michael Jackson was asked this question, that do you mind being the king of the pop? He would say, no, I enjoy it. So I enjoy being the action hero of the country. There's no question we are asking.
No, they won't put the hands up.
Yes.
I just wanted to
These
know,
are
are you
outside
single?
the so not from here.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. No, sorry.
Are you single?
Yes, very much. I'm enjoying it, and I have to say that I enjoy every emotion and I enjoy every phase of my life. This phase I'm in love with.
What kind of girl would you like to date in future? Meet with
What's her name, my love?
Nidhi.
Nidhi, I don't believe in a type. If I fall in love, I fall in love. So I don't have a type. If I fall in love with a girl who's the way she is, I like it. Thank you. Yes. What is on cards?
Hollywood.
Darling, this going to the moon is on the cards for sure.
You teach martial arts for slum kids. Can you tell us something about this?
So I have a stunt team of my own, and there are about 22 boys now. I don't teach them. We all learn together. So I have a stunt team which has a boy who sells vada pav, one sells books on the train, one is a compounder, one sells brooms, jhadu. But when we train, we are all similar, we are all unique, we are all we are great with the abilities. So yes, I train them, but I train with them. So it's a great feeling to be with the best of the best. Yes.
You seem to have an effect on the ladies. Is it natural or do you?
Are you one of those ladies? No. Alright, then it's not 100%. No, you should either say yes or no. There's no maybe. And please do not deny the men. There's an effect on the men too. You don't do anything. You just be yourself.
What is your personal style like? I mean, what do you like to wear most often?
You know, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I'm somebody, when I walk anywhere, it feels as if I'm either going to the gym or coming from the gym. I'm always in clothes which are like loose and comfortable. I normally do not like to wear very tight clothes. And I believe that if you have a fit body, you can fit into anything. That could be your style statement. I don't have a particular style statement. Anyways, now that you don't have a question, I just want you to know, because we were having a chat, the girl who's not completely enamored, I do self-defense also. I teach a lot of women. I go personally. I've met a lot of rape victims. And I do this because I love meeting people. So all the ladies over here, all the men over here, they ask me what's the number one self-defense thing. And then girls tell me, Vidyut, can you teach me something? No, you can't be taught in 5 seconds. I can tell you, even if you've learned any form of martial arts for 1 or 2 years, and there's a huge man, it'll be difficult for you to defend him. Do you agree with this?
Yes. Yeah.
So number one thing for self-defense is awareness. And I meet a lot of girls. I've met, I think, more than 200 rape victims all over the world. There's an instinct in women which most of us men don't. The sixth sense. So if you go out somewhere and you have a feeling that something is not right, the man sitting beside you or the man in front of you is not right, make sure your awareness, you should acknowledge it. That's the sixth sense. If you have a feeling, that is the feeling. That's the number one self-defense. If you feel, I don't need to go to this lane, is gali mein nahi jana hai, do not go. That's number one. Number two is, whoever you are with, you will know, like, okay, I'll ask you a question. When a guy shakes hands with you or gives you a hug, don't you know what he's feeling? All the girls, do you agree with it or not? That's the sixth sense. That's awareness. Make sure you're aware of it all the time. You'll never be harmed, in my opinion.
But do men understand that girls have this sense? They keep saying that we didn't do anything wrong, we didn't say anything wrong.
I have to ask you a question because we've had a conversation before. Your husband, is he a good man to other women?
Yeah.
I have met all the men in this room. I can vouch for, they're all very good men. There's that one culprit who spoils the whole thing. So, आप लोग सर मानते ही नहीं? Yeah, if there's a case, I know men and I can tell you most of them, 99% of them will stand up for a woman. So it's that one person and we have to just ignore them, man.
What is the first thing you can do to defend yourself, Vidyut? Can you just give us a few tips?
Awareness
Since you're
is the only way.
after that.
After that,
Just in case you don't kind of get it. Yeah.
see, you need to learn some form of self-defense. And I'm not saying karate, kung fu. You can be a very good runner also. You can run away from the situation. And please do not be shy of running away from a situation which is not good for you. But please go and join a self-defense class. You will be so aware of the human body that a man who is very muscular, very well trained also, if he's hit in a few places on the body which are very prominent, you can really get away. Please go on YouTube, please check out my videos and you'll see that they're not difficult. Like if Narisa also hits me on my nose, I'll be bleeding right now and I won't be able to see. But it has to be perfectly hit. So it's just about being aware of those parts. But girls, please do not try to lose weight. You all are beautiful. And it's not about losing weight, it's about being fit. If you can do squats, like sit up and down, if you can use the Indian toilet with ease, you're quite fit. If you can go for a walk for 3 kilometers, for sure, you're very fit. If you can breathe completely, like completely inhale and exhale, you're completely fit. That's what's more important than looking just 6 packs. And girl, I don't have 6 pack, I have 8 packs.
You have a question.
What about injuries, Vidyut? I mean, as an action hero, you do a lot of stunts. Are you prone to injuries?
If you go into the water, you will get wet. Action is something that will injure you. But, like I said, every cell in the body has divine intelligence. If you know how to heal it, it will heal faster than before. You should just know your body, it will heal, it will heal. You know when somebody breaks a hand, or a foot, or a leg, and you go to a doctor, they will just put a plaster. They do nothing to it. So the body knows how to heal. You should just give it a lot of love and attention, it will heal. Yes?
Talking of stunts, Vidyut, I have a question. You choreograph your own stunts. Is it because you don't trust the stunt masters in Bollywood, or is it because you have your own unique?
I trust everybody, but I trust myself more than them. But the answer is not that. The thing is that what I can do, the ability that my body has, I know it. So hence I have to choreograph it. Like somebody cannot tell me, Vidyut, get into that window. I know if I can or I can't. That's why.
Last question.
Last question, anybody?
Vidyut,
Yes.
what is the most deadliest stunt you have performed till now?
Have you seen any of my stunts till now?
Yeah, but for you.
No, I'm asking you, which one have you seen?
I've seen your movie, I've seen The Commando.
The one, do you remember the one where I get into the car window?
Yeah.
It was quite difficult. But then I've done a one which I go underneath the car. That's also difficult. So at that moment they all look very difficult, but when I talk about them, they look, oh, I've done it with ease. They all are very difficult.
Well, I think that brings us to the end of today's unveiling, and thank you everyone for
Thank you, everybody.
It was wonderful to have you all and raise this debate.
Thank you.
I have to post some.
I'll post. अभी आ रहे हो?
No, you're not done. I think they need some. It's just your pictures, yeah.
Vidyut straight. Vidyut straight. Outside left. Vidyut left. Vidyut center. Vidyut center.
Cameraman having the GP on the traffic.
मेरी मैगजीन उठा ली देखो तो
Okay, roll.
Yes.
So you're the cover of the magazine Health and Nutrition. What do you have to say about it?
I feel very proud. If you're on a cover of it, then you have to be one of the fittest people, and I am the fittest. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, you are the one of the fittest actor, but is it कि body fitness is important or mental fitness is as well as important?
यार दोनों की उतनी ज़रूरत है. If you are physically fit, you need to be mentally fit, and if you're mentally fit, it's interrelated. I believe that if you're flexible in the head, you will be flexible in the body. If you're flexible in the body, you'll be flexible in the head. So I think it's all interconnected.
Okay, what tips you want to give to the lazy generation right now? Because the generation is quite lazy.
यार ऐसा नहीं है that I don't think that the generation is lazy. They are doing a lot of other things that physically fit people can't do. They're using the brain a lot. So, but I would just say that just try and figure a workout for yourself. Just go and do something, some form of exercise. It can be cycling, it can be running, it can be walking. Do something. But if you're lazy, please enjoy being lazy. It's a blessing.
Okay, you have done action movies, both Commando and Commando 2, and people are asking you when you are going to do a romantic movie or a rom-com. So are you going to try?
I will 100%. I've done. I have a movie called Yara, which is releasing, and it's a romantic drama. So I'm doing everything that I want to do.
And what about the Commando 2 success? Everyone was praising a lot. Somebody.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Success of Commando 2 has made me feel very confident. I've started enjoying or doing what I do more, and I love it. Thank you.
So Commando 3 is in line.
I think that's what I've just read yesterday, that they're trying to figure out, and I have a feeling they will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.